beautiful people, it has been a hot minute since I have sat here and talked to you guys about anything, much less makeup, right? So a lot of stuff has happened since the last time I put a video up. I moved, I tried to teach summer school, and that's a whole other video on itself. But I moved into a new house, and I tried to set up my little room. As you can tell, it's unfinished as of right now, but it is going to be a work in progress. I was able to dig out my lights and charge my camera, and I did a oh my goodness. So I told you at the beginning of the summer that I would be up and ready. I was making a filming schedule for you guys, and I was sitting there at my computer, and I was like, you know, I really want I want a new computer, and I want better software to make my videos with, right? So I traded in my MacBook, and I got another laptop, and it runs much better than my MacBook ever did. And I got home, I was so excited, and I realized I didn't buy any filming software. So I got with my husband, we ordered some off of Amazon, and don't do like me and just look at it and read the description and go, oh, that's good, and then buy it, because it was awful. Oh, it was terrible. I couldn't do anything with it, and so I had to wait until I could get a better software after probably about a week of researching and looking up reviews and, you know, doing what you're supposed to do whenever you're trying to buy a product. Anyway, ignore like my hair. I'm on summer break here. But anyway, so I finally got the software. I have it hooked up to my laptop. Now we're good. Now I can make videos for you guys and not keep you guys waiting anymore. But anywho, on to the video. So what I want to do today is a quick and easy tutorial. This isn't super anything really hard. It might look a little complicated. Trust me, it's not. There are like 4 steps. 4 maybe. I don't know. We'll get to that. But anyway, this is just the go-to summer look that I have been going to consistently since school let out. This is what I've been wearing. If you've seen me, this is what I'm wearing. If you haven't seen me, this is what I've been wearing. This is just the look that I've decided is going to represent my summer. It's very bright. I think it makes my eyes look even more green than they are. And anyway, if you don't like red, or red doesn't suit your eye color or your skin tone, you can change the color to whatever you want. But like I said, this is what I've been going for. So if you would like to go ahead and see how I did this look, just hang on for a quick second and we'll hop right to it. Alright guys, well, my skin is cleansed and moisturized. If you want to see my skincare routine, just go ahead and comment below or give this video a thumbs up. But on to the makeup. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a primer. It can be any primer that you would like. And go ahead and just prime your skin. I like the Master Prime redness one, because as you can tell, my face is kind of red. But so we are just going to prime. I like to take it down to my eyes if I'm in a hurry. This is just a simple tutorial, so we're not going to do anything too fancy today. Alright, then I'm going to take my foundation. Right now I am in love with the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye foundation. I tried the IT Cosmetics CC cream or BB cream or whatever it was. It was too thick, too goopy. Was not a fan. This though, oh, it's amazing. If you have lots of redness or discoloration, you might actually want to try it. Sorry, that's my phone. And look how massive this sponge is. I know it looks kind of dirty. I scrubbed it for like 10 minutes before I started filming. It's just stained because I use it all the time. But I mean, you can put your foundation down in like 2 minutes flat. Not even. Look at this. I'm already almost done. And if it looks like I'm looking down, my mirror is like right in front of you guys. Alright, once you are good and set, go ahead and take your under eye concealer. I'm using the Bye Bye Under Eye waterproof anti-crease concealer, and I bought it with my foundation, and it's pretty good. Has a lot of coverage. It's very goopy, like it's very tacky when you go to put it on. So unless you have a couple of minutes to actually work with this, you might want to just give it a go on a weekend that you don't have anywhere to go, because it doesn't dry down matte. It doesn't really dry down at all. It stays this dewy, luminous look up until like you set it with powder, if you want to set it with powder. And sometimes with some concealers I will take it onto my eyelids as like a base. Like I said, this one in particular is just very goopy and it's very sticky. So if I put it on my eyelids and it's uneven, my eyeshadow just kind of sticks to it and then I can't blend it out, and it's very frustrating. So I just blend it underneath my under eyes. It definitely wakes the face up, as you can see. That is perfectly fine. We want to be awake in the morning. Alright, so while I'm letting this set, sometimes I'll bake my under eye concealer. Today I'm not going to, because like I said, this is just a fun, simple tutorial. But in the event that I was going to bake, now would be the time that I would apply my powder to my under eye area. But I'm gonna go ahead and move on to my brows. This is the NYX Professional. It's styled after the more expensive Anastasia brow pens, but I like it. So my main goal with filling in my brows is just to make sure that I give them a little bit of shape and that I fill in some of the holes that I have in my eyebrows. If you just want a quick little fill in, this thing's perfect. It's like a couple dollars at Ulta. Alright, so now that my eyebrows are done, I always move on to eyes before I go to the rest of my face. That's just how I do it. You don't have to do it the way that I am. But I am going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. You do not have to go out and buy this palette just because I'm using it. I just love the colors in this. I mean, like, look at this. And they're all super, super pigmented, and they're just all beautiful shadows. So what we're going to do, and I'm not going to show you the exact color because like I said, you do not have to go out and buy this palette. I'll just tell you the type of color that I'm going to pick up and where I'm going to put it down. That way if you have different brands or different, brands, slightly different colors, that's perfectly fine. Because like I said, this is an easy tutorial. So I'm going to pick up a very light tan color and I'm just going to go ahead and fluff that into my crease. This is going to be our transition color between our lid and our brow bone. So the look that I am going for and that I've been leaning towards lately is a almost smoky eye without it being like super, super dark. So I just decided to experiment with colors one day, fell in love with the eyeshadow look that I had created, and I've literally worn it every single time I've put on makeup this summer since school ended. That's all I've been wearing, and it's, oh my goodness, I love it. You'll see. Well, you've already seen. You saw the opening clip. Alright, once you've laid it down on there, it doesn't have to be perfect. We'll definitely blend it out later. So my makeup utensils are over here to the side. So next thing that we're going to do is I like to start from the middle of the eye and then work my way out, going darker as we go. That way you're not constantly worrying about cleaning off your brush. Because I don't know if you're like me, I have this one brush and it's dirty, but it's fine. This one brush, I use that, I blend it out, and then I'm good to go until the next day, and then I clean it off. So I'm gonna go in with a very light shimmer color. Just gonna put that like right in the inner corner and about a third way down the eyelid And I do like to bring it in right here. It definitely opens up the eyes. It makes you look way more awake than you were otherwise. So this next step is going to alarm most of you, probably all of you, but trust me, we will get through this. I'm gonna take the brightest red shade that I have in this palette. You can pick the brightest shade that you have. You can pick a more muted shade, it's up to you. This is just the look that I'm going for. So I'm gonna pick the brightest red shade and I'm gonna put it all over the lid. So you don't have to worry about it being super precise. You just want to go ahead and lay down the color. Look at that, gorgeous, right? Gorgeous. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Again, I'm not really worrying about blending it out. I'm more worried about getting the color onto the lid. So you can stop here and blend it out if you want a very bright makeup look. I'm gonna go in with a slightly darker color and put it on the outer corner only. Like, I'm only gonna put it in this spot and then I'm done. Do the same on the other side. Okay, looks a little crazy right now. I know, trust me, I know. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a very dense blending brush. So this little guy right here is by Morphe. I got it in my what is it called, my sculpt set, face sculpt set. I'll look it up and I'll put it below. But what I'm gonna do is making sure it's clean, because this is what I used to blend. Since it's so dense and it's so soft, this next step is going to be super easy. So if you are like me and you don't like to waste a lot of time on blending, you need to do two things. One, make sure that your eyeshadow is a pretty good quality and it blends easily. I know most of the Maybelline little tiny palettes, if I can find one, I'll put a picture of around here somewhere. The little tiny palettes that just came out for summer blend beautifully and they're like super cheap, like compared to this. Number two is make sure that you have a very nice blending brush. If yours is kind of sparse or it's a little hard, you might not get a very good blend. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start in the middle, drag it out across my eyes, and then blend into the crease. So like so. Just swipe once, that blends all the colors together. And then I'm just gonna take this up into the transition shade that we already laid down, and boom, look at that. And yes, I got it down here. I'll fix that in a second. All you really gotta do, like I'll show you, put your hair, gently drag, and keep doing that until you have achieved the line that you would like. I always go for a cat eye, so having it hang off a little bit does not bother me at all. If it bothers you, you don't have to blend out nearly as far. So again, for the other eye, take it, make sure that it doesn't have any that residual red on it, and then go from the center out one time, and then blend it up into your crease shade. And we are mostly done. I'm gonna clean up this side just like I showed you, and I am not tugging on the skin around my eyes. I am very gently moving the shadow into where I want it to go. Now, you can stop here if you would like. I'm definitely going to be adding on to this once I finish my face, because I'm gonna put some underneath my lower lashes. So I'm going to be using, oh, you can't even read it, it's so worn, but it's the Milani Prep Set and Glow Powder. And I got it, it's really cheap. I found it at Walmart because people were saying that it was a dupe for the, what is it, the Hourglass Backlight powder, which is a gorgeous, gorgeous powder. And I agree. You put this powder on and it's very luminous. I find that when I wear this powder, I do not have to wear highlighter unless I want to look like a disco ball. You see, it's just nice and dewy. And it gives your face a very nice, just overall glow. I love using this during the summer because I don't wear a lot of makeup during the summer. If you saw, I put like one pump of foundation on my face and it's very sheer, as you can tell. That's just what I like right now. But so now I'm going in with the L'Oreal True Match blush. This is the shade Innocent Flush. So one thing I did find out at the very beginning of the summer is that pink blushes don't actually look that good on me. Like, I used to think that pink blush was the way to go, and then I picked this one up because I ran out of my other one, and I was like, ooh, coral blush just looks so much better, especially with this eye makeup look. Like, ugh, look at that. So just put it everywhere. And the cool thing is this blush has a sheen to it, so it also doubles as a highlight, so you don't actually have to wear a highlight unless you want to wear a highlight. Alright, face is done. Now back to the eyes. I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys. Hello. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with that same red shade that I put all over everywhere. And I'm just going to put it right here and blend it all the way until it's about middle of my eye. Just poke myself in the eye with my brush. Okay. And do the same for the other eye. A little goes a long way. Now, if you don't want to smoke it out, you definitely do not have to. I am just in love with this look right now because, I don't know, I feel like it makes my eyes pop a whole lot. So anyway, that is it for the eyeshadow. I'm putting my palette down. And I'm going to go ahead and put some liner and some mascara on, and I will see you guys in a second. And I'm back. So all I did was apply the NYX Matte Liquid Eyeliner. There we go. This is my all-time favorite liquid liner. Super cheap at Ulta. You can find it at Target, Ulta, CVS, Walgreens, anywhere that they sell NYX, you can get it. It dries down super matte, super nice, has a very long, thin applicator so you can get really nice wings. I've tried other types of liner, liquid gel, pen, you name it, I've tried it. I always come back to this one. It's the best. And as always, my mascara is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. And I don't know what I did to get a sparkly top. Like, you see that? It's not waterproof. This is the regular one, but it's sparkly and I dig it. So that's all that I did. That is all for the super easy summer makeup look. I hope you enjoyed it. Go ahead and take a second and go ahead and follow my new YouTube channel. It is going to be linked below, or if you're seeing this off of Facebook, this is the link to the channel. So I will explain more about why I have a new YouTube channel in an upcoming chit chat with me, talking about why I haven't been recording videos for you guys for such a long time. And if you could head over to the Facebook page and give that page a like. I publish, or I post, a lot of behind the scenes behind that, and you can also go ahead and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. My handles are below. So I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I'm trying to make it as simple and as summery as I could. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.